Okay, so you're doing your first chalk art festival and you don't know where to start? I got you. Basically, every chalk art I do is built in 3 layers. It doesn't matter how many colors I use. There's always 3 layers. The first layer is just chalk that I scribbled on, and then I get something rough but flexible, something like a carpet square. It could be some craft foam. It could be part of a pool noodle. I've used a sock or a rag or an old towel before. And then I just spread it around and try to cover as much space as I can with it. What this does is it creates a soft layer right on the sidewalk where I can later on smudge with my finger or part of my hand, and I won't hurt myself in the process. Many art teachers will tell you this is the blocking in stage of color. This is personally my favorite part of the chalk art process because the art really starts to take shape here. Just remember to work in broad strokes, think big, and don't worry about the details yet. The second stage of my chalk art always involves me putting in the colors and then smudging them with either my finger or the palm of my hand. It's really easy to add too much chalk at this point, but overall you can get a finished look just by stopping at this stage. Although smudging the art with your finger or your hand can be very satisfying, it is important to know that not all chalk needs to be smudged. If you really want to achieve a dynamic look with your chalk, understand that you don't need to smudge everything, but you can if you want. The last and final stage of my chalk art usually involves me just lightly feathering my chalk onto the surface, basically just brushing it on. And what I'm doing is I'm brushing chalk that's already on the ground and moving it around slowly to achieve really soft and pleasing gradients. I'm also looking for small holes where the chalk didn't get into before and covering those up with the chalk. Sometimes I like to include a fourth and final step where I actually use the chalk to create details and I don't smudge it with my fingers, but I basically use the texture of the sidewalk to create fine details. And that's it. A chalk art masterpiece in 3 easy steps. Now, things start to get really complicated when you want to start blending colors. Anyhow, let me know what you think and maybe I'll keep making videos.